are now listening to Lower Road Radio.
Hey, welcome one and all to the #1 podcast, winter, spring, and fall. Talking sports for the thrill of it all. Hey, talking life, but we're killing it all. Jason and Dan with the master plan. These are dangerous men with the mic in the hand. Bonafide winners everywhere that we go. You're a part of the team.
Lower Road Radio.
Dad light, Doug light, bright lights in sight. All right. What? Dad light, Doug light, bright lights in sight. All right. Yeah. Dad light, Doug light, bright lights in sight. All right. Bonafide winners everywhere that we go. You're a part of the team.
Lower Road Radio.
Let's get it. What?
At Tanagra, when the walls fell. This is Dano. He's coming at you another time for Lower Road Radio with my co-host, as always, Jason. How you doing today? It's hot. Coming at you like a heat wave. It is hot.
It is very, very hot.
Now we live in a place, Ohio, with 4 seasons.
Yes.
We have 4
distinct
good seasons in
They're
Ohio.
distinct seasons.
Yeah, spring feels like a thing, because it's like a thing. Like if it was in the middle of July, sometimes you're like, wow, it feels like a spring day. For some reason, it feels like a spring day because spring has a feel.
Yes.
Right? Sometimes in August, you're like, boy, it actually feels like a fall day, because fall has a feel.
That's right.
Winter, obviously.
It's
we get
the
a good
air,
winter.
the moisture, the humidity. It's everything.
Hotter than you want to be in the summer and colder than you want it to be in the winter. Right?
I would say Ohio's pretty extreme when it comes to the seasons.
Extreme. So we live in a climate with 4 seasons. It's the middle of July, the dog days of summer, as they say in baseball. And it's hot, man.
Yeah.
And not only is it hot, but it's going to get hotter.
I think on Friday, the normal temperature is supposed to be 98.
Triple digits is what
Triple digits in the heat index. And like places like Chicago, New York City is like outrageous.
People are going to die. That wasn't a joke.
I mean, let's hope not.
Yeah,
you're just assuming there's going to be waves of people.
You tell could it be 100 and something degrees in Chicago and people not die? It's going to happen.
Yeah. Well, then that makes them an eligible voter.
Oh, look what you did. So we thought we'd provide a public service with a short little Mount Rushmore.
Yes.
Just a little Mount Rushmore. Just a little one. And this is going to be your heat wave Mount Rushmore.
So this is things. Okay,
First of all,
we got a couple of different parameters.
We got a couple different Rushmores to do. One is going to be things to do during a heat wave.
So let's start there.
Okay. 1,
go to the pool.
I was going to say air conditioning. Just find air conditioning.
Well, okay. Like wherever that Walmart.
Wherever that is. Yeah.
McDonald's.
Just find an air-conditioned place.
Yeah.
If your house is not air-conditioned, then you're just going to park it at like Panera all day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or just because they got unlimited coffee.
Well, see, if you can find a place with free refills. Mm-hmm. Well, and like if you're going to take the kids somewhere,
right?
They also have soft drink, right? A fountain.
Yeah. So you're looking for air conditioning. Maybe, go to the mall. I don't know what. But number 1, things to do in a heat wave.
Well, most people today have air conditioning in their homes.
Well, that's going to be another Mount Rushmore. It's hot outside and you ain't got no air conditioning.
Okay, that's
what
a separate thing.
That's another one.
Okay, so this is just in general heat wave.
It's a heat wave outside.
So to me, pool and or water park. We just went to the water park last weekend.
Water fun. Just water.
Well, yeah, sprinkler.
Pool/water park. Okay, boom. Yeah. There's one. What else?
You need to stay hydrated. Stay hydrated or die. That's what they say. That's a phrase.
So we don't want your pops.
No, caffeinated beverages are actually horrible for you in the heat wave. Right. You need water. Water.
Not even Gatorade's got a lot of sugar in it. Your body doesn't need all that sugar.
Nope, you need water.
Water. What about sparkling water?
So there's carbonated beverages can cause changes in your hunger and appetite.
Right.
And I don't think you would want to eat large amounts of food. It's okay to eat less in the heat.
Yes.
So just stick with just regular water.
Just drink water. Room temperature, cold, iced.
Iced would be the best.
Really?
You bring your core temperature down.
Okay. Cold water.
Yeah, cold water.
Stay hydrated. All right,
it doesn't have to be iced, yeah. So was that 3 things? That's water fun, drink water, air conditioning.
Yeah.
Right? So we just need one more thing.
So it's a heat wave.
So we need to think about what happens at night.
So I was going to say if your life allows for it, to live a early morning schedule.
Well, or late night. So I've walked my dog a couple times recently. Mm-hmm. It's been 90-something degrees here. A couple times recently at 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. Yeah. Now, it's still like dusk. There's still enough light out You're not going to get run over, in the middle of the street. But
Right.
the temperature does drop off 15, 20 degrees as soon as the sun drops.
Yeah, but I don't know that that's
Highlight dusk and dawn. I don't know if that's
I
a
don't
Mount
know
Rushmore.
if that's how do you put that on Mount Rushmore?
I
You know
don't
what
know.
mean?
It's our Mount
The
Rushmore. We can
AC
do whatever we
thing,
want.
We can put a window air conditioner.
That
in
is
it.
true.
The hydrate. It's a bottle of water. The pool, obviously, just
Like a diving board.
diving
sticking
board.
Out. Yeah.
I just don't know that that's an actual thing. So I feel like we're missing something. I mean, Netflix binge.
Okay. What are you going to do for food? Popsicles?
What's the best?
Ice cream?
I mean, I feel like ice cream is there.
Listen,
it is
on a hot day.
Ice cream.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay, there it is. Ice cream. So our Mount Rushmore of things
wave.
to do in a heat wave is.
Yes.
I mean, I think number one is stay hydrated.
Well, yes, because we don't want you to die.
Stay hydrated.
We value you as a listener. We don't want you to die.
We need those downloads. And you know what? Before the
This
heat
is
wave
completely self-serving.
before the heat wave hits, just
Yeah.
go ahead and subscribe right now, because that's going to keep on going whether you're breathing or not.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
And tell your
just-
friends about it,
Just
too.
go ahead and subscribe.
Get your friends to
let
do
your
it,
friends
yeah.
know, and then stay hydrated or not. I don't know. Next, you're going to go to the pool.
Yes.
You're going to find AC, and I'm going to say AC like I'm going to fold the Netflix binge into the AC.
Yeah, listen,
Like-
that's a great activity
Like
to
I've
do.
seen Stranger Things 1 and
Yes.
2 and 3, but now I'm going to watch them again.
Yeah, yeah.
This is going to happen today. And then last but certainly not least is ice cream.
Yeah.
You need that ice cream.
Absolutely.
All right. Next, you and I grew up in a house with no air conditioning.
Yes.
It's child abuse.
My kids would think so.
Had I known what I know now, I would have called the authorities.
Yes.
And I would have been adopted by some sort of Daddy Warbucks figure who would have,
Which would have been great.
Which would have been,
Yeah.
it was always my dream, So we did grow up though in a house where it got hot and you had no air conditioning.
Yeah.
So what's the Mount Rushmore? What are the things?
Okay, so are we talking specifically from our childhood?
I mean, yeah, we're speaking firsthand. So
Okay. So it's a fan of some device. Now,
Box
growing
fan.
up, well, see, we also had an attic fan growing up.
well, that's true.
So we had an attic fan, and not everybody even knows what that is, but it's mounted up in the ceiling,
Mm-hmm.
and you flip the switch, and it flushes the house out, and it shoots all the hot air up through the
Right.
attic.
And then you open up all the windows and it creates a breeze in the house.
Yes. Well, and what also happens, most people don't realize this, your attic is vented to some degree.
Yeah.
And so when you flush out the heat from your house, you're also flushing out the attic.
Right.
And so you're not in this oven box.
Right.
A good attic fan will drop the temperature in your house by 10, 15 degrees. Considerable.
And you're going to want to, windows open, but shut the curtains where the sun's coming in.
Yes. And if you can manipulate it to where the windows and everything's open first thing in the morning or overnight,
You want to get it as
get
cold
the house
as
cold
possible.
and then shut it up.
and shut it up for a while until it's
And just run the box fans in the middle of the day.
and you run the box fans.
And as soon as 5, 6, 7 o'clock, whenever that heat dies down, the
open
sun
the
starts
house
to go
back
down,
up.
open it back up.
Okay.
That's right. So that's a fan.
fan, number 1.
Okay.
Number 2.
Tall glass of cold water.
We're back to the cold
Go
water.
back to, hey, stay hydrated or die. Right?
Right.
Am I right? I remember getting large. I don't know why. I mean, we had beer mug, these tall, giant beer
Yeah,
mug.
I remember
things.
those. Yeah.
We filled those up with ice cold water.
Drink the snot out of them.
We drank a lot of water.
We did drink a lot of water. Well water. Minerals.
I love well water.
It depends on the well.
I agree.
I don't want to just say I love well water.
Some well water is like sulfur,
Exactly.
like drinking devil water.
Here's a thing that I did. Nighttime. It's still hot.
You have to have a sheet.
You got a sheet because you still want to cover up. I used to put the sheet in front of the fan,
Oh yeah.
let the sheet cool down, and then you put the sheet on top of you.
And it
actually
feels chilly, yeah.
Lowers the temperature.
Absolutely.
Rather than
Yeah.
raises it.
So a sheet.
So sheet. So we've got fan, cold water, sheet.
Yes.
I got something else. I don't know what your ice situation is. In a perfect world, you have a giant ice maker or something.
Yeah, I mean,
and
people
you
don't
can
have
get
commercial ice
you can
makers
get as
in their
much
house.
ice as you want.
Yeah.
But I will say, really the thing to do is cold shower, right?
Okay, yes.
So
Yeah.
you don't have AC, right? You don't we didn't have a pool or anything like that.
We had a sprinkler
We had a
outside.
sprinkler, but that's not great. I mean, cold shower, like just only cold water.
Yeah.
And if you take a cold shower for long enough, your body temperature will drop to a place where you're like,
Hypothermia.
You're like shaking. You know what I mean? And then you get out into the warm house. It's not so bad at all. In fact, it's kind of pleasant. So
See, does it work in reverse? Can you take like a really, really hot shower and you get out and like, it's not so bad?
No.
I mean, that shower was really hot.
No.
This isn't nearly that hot.
I mean, it might have some sort of psychological benefit, but nothing like the cold shower. It's a cold shower. I mean, zero hot water. I mean, it makes it hurt so much that by the time you're done taking that shower, you just want to get out in the heat, and then that'll cool you down. I mean, that whole process, 15-minute shower, another 45 minutes to an hour of recovering from it, before you realize you're hot again. That's not a bad situation.
Yeah.
I mean, I've run a cold bath before and then put ice in the bath. I've done that.
What?
When I was a kid. It used to be a thing that I would do. That would feel good.
I don't ever remember doing that.
So, our 4 things are fan, cold water, as in drink cold water, sheet, and cold shower.
Yeah. I have to have some type of blanket, sheet, comforter, something to sleep with. Mm-hmm. I can't sleep with. Listen, I can take a nap.
Come on, what are we talking about?
We all take naps.
Yes.
But to sleep overnight, I need something.
Right.
I need it.
Yeah.
So you have to have a sheet.
Right.
Because big blanket
I would
doesn't work.
also say distraction would be a big one.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you're a kid, especially.
Yeah, like if you're just sitting there thinking about how hot you are.
You can't avoid it.
Yeah, then it's going to get worse. But you got to have some kind of distraction. Ideally, if you can get it, 1980s Price is Right.
Absolutely.
If you can get it. I don't know if that's available. But that would be that's the ultimate distraction is the Price is Right circa 1988.
With Barker's Beauties.
But
Holly.
anyway, just some kind of distraction, right? Like things that we would come up with stuff like, all right, we're going to do an RBI baseball tournament where we each pick, half of the teams, or like something.
It doesn't matter.
You're going to build a
Keep
house
your
of
mind
cards.
active.
Some kind of project.
That's right.
It's a distraction is extremely important.
Yeah.
That you're focused on. And I will say that if you're never in air conditioning all day, your body does adjust. The human body is an amazing thing, right? It's not like actually what's worse is going in and out of air conditioning all day and having to be in both of it because your body just doesn't.
It can adjust. Yeah.
It never fully
So
adjusts.
like that's a good point. If you're driving down the road in the car and you're going to be outside, like watching a baseball game,
right?
You got to roll down the windows.
Just roll down the windows.
You have to
get yourself acclimated.
That's right.
If it's like 100 degrees outside and you're sitting in the air conditioning, the moment you open out that car door,
you're going to pass out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just completely skipped over something.
What?
During the Price is Right segment with Barker's Beauties, the hottest one was Holly, right?
Right.
I mean, without a doubt.
I mean, why do we even have to? It's not even.
I mean, you didn't even.
It's not even worth saying because it's so obvious.
What we should do is
I really don't remember which one was Holly.
The redhead.
I don't
remember.
I can't remember the
did you
redhead.
watch the?
I watched it, but I just.
Okay, doesn't matter.
Sorry.
Okay.
I apologize.
You know what we should do?
No.
The Mount Rushmore of hottest presidents.
Hot, like along the hot theme. What are the 4 hottest
Most
presidents?
handsome,
yeah,
a.k.a. hottest.
We've not had a woman president that we know of. Maybe, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, they might have self-identified as one.
Right.
Didn't Hoover... Was Hoover a president or was he the FBI director?
He was not the president. But
he was the FBI director, but he identified as a woman.
Well, no, he liked to dress like a woman. You see, there's a difference.
There's a difference there, yeah.
Some guys like to just dress like a woman. All right, 4 hottest presidents. Go. 1, JFK.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's the George Washington of
That's
hottest
the George
presidents.
Washington of hottest
I would say Woodrow Wilson. He's a sharp-looking guy.
Woodrow Wilson.
Yeah, Woodrow Wilson. Had the
Yeah.
glasses.
I mean,
the
not
thin,
my type. I'm just going to say that,
Sharp-looking fellow.
Sharp looking, for sure. Boy, this is tough.
Now, Ronald Reagan was...
When he was younger, but by the time he was president...
Well, we could
he
put
had
whatever Ronald Reagan we want up
No,
there.
we can't. It's the president. It's while you were in your presidency.
So you can't be young version of. Mm-hmm. So all these guys are going to be in their first year of their office, right? Because they all age 4 or 5 years for every year that they're in office.
Yeah.
So picture like a young... Who else
This
we
is
got?
tough. Well, McKinley, obviously. So we've got
without a doubt.
JFK and McKinley. And
Listen, I'm not going to. We have to have Woodrow Wilson on there. Look him up.
Okay, I'm going to look him up. I feel like Teddy Roosevelt kind of had it going on.
He was on the rougher side, I think. So,
yeah. Well, yeah, he's that representative for the,
I got you.
I mean, these aren't
See,
all
Woodrow Wilson
metrosexuals.
Today, Woodrow Wilson would be in the skinny jeans.
Woodrow Wilson. Yeah.
He's rocking a Mac.
Images. He's rocking a Mac.
With the skinny jeans.
Yeah, okay.
Are you with me? Can you see the picture?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you gave him an updated look,
He's drinking Starbucks, rocking a Mac, a Mac Air.
Yeah.
With skinny jeans.
Okay. I mean, Taft, I know he was large, but he had a great mustache. So that's a thing. Don't you think?
Yeah, that's a thing.
So you want to put Woodrow Wilson on this list?
I'm a fan of Woodrow Wilson.
So we got JFK, McKinley, obviously.
Come on.
Woodrow Wilson.
Uh-huh.
And then we need one more?
Yeah.
I mean, Grover Cleveland. I'm just looking through.
Listen,
Garfield. Actually, I want to make a case for Garfield. I think he was our last president with the really strong beard.
I think you're right.
Which, I mean, there might have been some facial hair on presidents before, since him. But I feel like this right here, that's a good-looking man.
Yeah, I would say so.
You know what I mean?
Distinguished.
The beard, it's peppered. You know what I mean?
Yes. Well, that's part of the distinguishment.
Exactly. He was also assassinated.
So you have that, yeah.
I mean, if we're not going to go through the least hot presidents, but I mean, just listen. Okay, wait, no. Here's what I want to do. Okay, just to prove that you and I both know that it's so obvious. We'll just get the other one out of the way. So it's McKinley, obviously.
Yes.
JFK. Garfield
and Woodrow Wilson.
Yeah. There's the Mount Rushmore of hottest president. Yeah. So on the count of three, we're going to each say the least hottest president, the ugliest president of all time. And I mean, I will just shut off the podcast if you don't say the same thing as me. It's the most obvious thing ever.
Okay.
Ready? All right. 3, 2, 1.
Jimmy
Chester
Carter.
Arthur.
Come on, Jimmy Carter.
Chester Arthur. I mean, when's the last time you got a good look at Chester A. Arthur? All right, here we go. There's Chester A. Arthur. Come on.
Oh gosh, you got me.
He would never be elected today.
You're well, Trump got elected.
That's a good point.
Jimmy Carter?
Chester A. Arthur.
He's out there playing with the peanuts. That guy's a whackpot.
I mean, yeah.
And he looks like it too. Jimmy Carter's got to be on the list. Have you seen a recent picture of Jimmy Carter?
I mean, I'm familiar with what Jimmy Carter looks like, but I would say I mean, they both belong on Mount Rushmore, but I think Chester A. Arthur's your George Washington.
Okay, let's stop there. Are we going to add two more or keep it that? Just a two-person?
Of the ugliest presidents?
Yeah. Because Harding, I didn't think Harding had a good look.
No, Harding, not a good-looking man.
Yeah, so let's put him on the least.
Like stern in a bad
he's
way.
Angry all the time.
He looks like he's always just like got some like
constipation.
Yeah, something going on. So
Very
we just need one
man.
more. So we're down to this. We just need one more.
So listen, I mean, if Hillary got elected, that would have been
Stop. It's not even. She wasn't president. So I'm gonna say something controversial.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if America's ready for the truth bomb that I'm about ready to drop.
Okay, do it.
Great president does not mean good-looking president.
I'm with you.
Lincoln, I'm telling you what.
Yeah, you're right.
You know?
Patchy beard.
Yeah.
Tall, lanky.
Big ears.
Yeah.
You know?
What's to do with the top hat?
All right, there it is. The Mount Rushmore you've all been waiting for. That's the heat wave. That's the heat wave episode, Jason.
Heat wave.
All right. You got anything else?
No.
All right. This has all been extremely valuable. I hope as a public service. I think really.
You're welcome.
For America. You're welcome, America. All right. This
Like,
is
comment, subscribe.
Well, yeah, do all
Always.
the things that you
That's
should
a given.
do.
We shouldn't even have to say that.
Why are we saying this? Why have not you?
Have not you
Somebody told me, they said, well, I don't want to subscribe because it automatically downloads. I'm like, no, it doesn't. You can tell it,
Yeah, you can set
subscribe,
your-
but don't
yeah.
download.
But why not automatically download?
I don't know. They don't want to waste space or something on their phone.
Okay.
All right, this is Dan. Signing off for Jason, reminding you to always keep your stick on the ice and never wear the blue sweats.